Let me start the recording also. Yes, Sadish, I started just now. Thank you. So let me create the project. File new Java project. Otherwise, go to project and then go for Java project. So I'll create the Java project. So I'll give a name. Carno project. Then need to select the environment as SC 1.7 or 1.8. Don't go less than that. Go for it. Finish. Then once I create the project, so if I right click, go to the properties, click on resource, go to the location. There I can see two folders, source and then bin. Source folder will consist of Java files, bin folder will consist of the class files. Okay, then under the source, right click, new package. So first package, I can give any name. So always package name should start with a small letter. Click on finish. Then right click on the package, go to new class. Variable usage. So class name always should start with capital letter. If I start with small letter, it gives me a warning. Okay, it does not mandate it is just a warning for me. That's it. Then select as public or default. Then click on main function. In case if you have forgot to click on the main function, shortcut to get it is MAIN control space enter. That gives you my main function here. That's it. If I want to print hello world, SYSO control space in double quotes, just give it as hello world. That's it. So if I want to run the program, right click, run as Java application. Okay. So now I want to declare a variable. Means how I can declare integer space I. So this is called as declaration. Then if I want to initialize a value for it, I is equal to 10. Okay, this is initialization. I can also declare, okay, if I want to print the variable value sysO I should not give it in double quotes because anything used in double quotes will be taken as a string. Now if I right click, run as Java application, it prints me 10. If I want to reinitialize the value, I is equal to 20. sysO I. Now the latest I value will be 20 for me. I cannot once again create a new variable with the same name equal to 30. So this will become as a duplicate. Okay. So this is not possible. I cannot create a new variable. Only thing is the old variable I can reinitialize. That's what I can do. I cannot do more than that. Then I can also declare and initialize in the integer a is equal to 100. Okay, declaration initialization can also be done in a single step also. sysO a. Okay, so this is what we have seen still now. Clear? As everyone has understood till these steps, guys, this is what we have covered still now. Everyone is clear on these things, right? No questions, right? Can everyone ping me in the chat window as yes if you have understood so far? I just want a response from everyone. Cool. Rohit, Divya. Cool. Thanks, guys. Okay. So now we'll see what are the types of variable we have. Okay. So still now we have seen actually what? Declaring and initializing a variable inside a main function. So this is called as a local variable. Any variable that has been declared inside a function. Okay, declare inside a function will be called as a local variable. Next, I want to see about global variable right now. Okay, so let me open a notepad. Types of variable. So there are two types of variable. One is global, another one is local. Okay, there are two types of variable. One is global, another one is local variable. Okay, so local variable is what? A variable which is being declared inside a function will be called as a local variable. Okay, what is global variable right now? Okay, variables which are all declared outside the function. Okay, variables which are all declared outside the function will be called as a global variable. Global variable is of two types. One is static, another one is non-static. Let me write here. One is static, another one is non-static. Okay, so how it works, we'll see. So class ABC, always a class will have a main function, public static void main, string arguments. Okay, any variable that is being declared inside a function, okay, declared or declared and initialized, okay, will be called. Okay, the main thing is we want declaration. Where is the place it's declared, that is the place actually what the variable will be named. Okay, any variable that has been declared inside a function will be called as a local variable. This will be called as a local variable. So any variable that has been declared outside, okay, outside the function will be called as a global variable. So global variable is of two types. So integer b equal to 200. So one is static, okay, another variable is non-static. A variable which is declared outside the function, if it does not have a keyword called static, okay, this will be called as a non-static variable. If it has a keyword called static, it will be called as a static variable. So this will be static variable. This will be non-static variable. Okay, this will be non-static variable. Okay, so how to utilize all the variables, we'll see. First, how to use the local variable system.out.println. So let me increase the font size. System.out.println I. Okay, so this is how a local variable can be utilized. How to use the static and non-static variables? So static variables always will be referred with help of a class name. So ABC is my class name, right? So ABC dot, then my variable name A. This is how we need to refer the static variables. So non-static variables, if I want to use, I need to create an object. Okay, so what does an object means? That is a memory location we are trying to create, and then we are trying to load all the global members into the object. Then we are trying to utilize everything. Okay, how to create an object means so simple. So what is my class name? ABC, correct? So to create an object, we have to give new ABC. Okay, this is how we need to create an object. So ABC is my class name, so with parentheses. Okay, so this step will help me to create a memory location. That's what it will do. Okay, so we have created the memory, but we have not named the memory. So if I want to name the memory, so we need to give ABC obj1 equal to. So for a variable, how we used to give? So integer I is equal to 10. When I give, what will happen? I will be the memory name. So variables reference is what? Data types. So the integer will be acting as a reference. Store only the values which are all in between the range of integer data type. Correct? Which are the values are in between the range of integer data type. That's it. Same thing actually about for objects. New ABC will help me to create the memory. obj1 will be the memory location name. ABC will act as a reference here. That is, here when we come to objects, class is the reference. So what will happen right now? That ABC class will act as a reference for us. So it will say load all the global members of the ABC class. That's what it's going to say. Okay, load all the global members of ABC class. That's the thing. Now what are the global members we have? So which are the members that have been declared outside the functions are all global members. It might be static or it might be non-static. All will be loaded. Then my main function, that is also static. That is also a global member. Okay, variables and functions all will be loaded. So now CISO obj1 dot. Okay, I'm referring the object, and in the object only all the members are loaded, right? obj1 dot b. Okay, now what will happen? It will print me 200. So non-static members can be referred only with help of objects only. I already told you static members also will be loaded into the object. So static members also can be referred with help of the object. Static members also can be referred directly also. Okay, static members alone has that possibility. So how? All those things we'll see. Clear? So once again I'll tell you, members which are all declared inside the functions are called as local members. Okay, variables which are all declared inside the function is called as local variable. Variables which are all declared outside the functions are called as global variables. So if the variable has a static keyword, that is called as a static variable. If it does not have any variable, that will be called as a non-static variable. Okay, so static int a is equal to 100, int b is equal to 200. Okay, so this is static, this is non-static. So static members can be referred with help of a class name. Non-static members, always we need to create an object. So whenever we create an object, all the global members will be loaded. It might be static or it might be non-static. Both will be loaded for us. So that's why I can refer non-static members with help of object. Static members also I can refer with help of objects here. Also, the static members can be also referred directly also. It can be referred directly also. That possibility is there. Understood, guys? So I hope so. You would have understood at least 50% right now. Okay. Let me draw the memory allocation part so that you will understand clear. At least everyone understood 50% of whatever I thought right now. Can everyone ping me, guys? Can everyone ping me in the chat room as yes if you have understood at least 50% of it? Cool, guys. So now we'll see about the memory allocation part. So when we are going to execute this program, what will happen? I told you a memory allocation will happen for us, correct? So what will be the memory name? The memory name will be my class name with some hexadecimal number. Class name with some hexadecimal number. Then what will happen first for me? An internal memory will be created, which will be calling it as a static pool. Okay. So what will happen in static pool? So first, all the static members will be loaded. So what are the static members we have? One, static int is equal to 100. One variable. Then I told you my main function also is a static member only. So these two are the static members. Apart from that, we have anything? No, only these two. Then main is an executable function. What will happen? First, main will start to execute. So whenever main start to execute, it creates a memory for it. Okay, that is a local memory for main. Okay, then after that, main memory starts to execute. Integer I is equal to 10. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to create a new variable, integer I equal to 10. So right now, what we are executing, main function. So that variable will be created inside the main function, correct? Then system.out.println I. So whenever we refer a variable directly without any reference, always it will go to the local memory. So right now my local memory is what? This main function only. So do I have I variable here? Yes. So what is the value? That is 10. 10 will be printed for me here. Next, system.out.println abc.a. So what is ABC? ABC is my class name. Whenever I refer with help of a class name, okay, my search will directly go to the static pool. Okay, my search will directly go to the static pool. So static pool here, right now what is there? So A is there, abc.a when you refer. So directly go to the static pool. Then what is the A value? 100. 100 will be printed. Now I'm trying to create an object ABC obj1 equal to new ABC. So what will happen is when we do this, okay, so let me first say what will happen. So new ABC will help me to create one object. Okay, then what is the object name? That will be obj1. obj1 will be the object name. Then this ABC class will act as a reference to the object now. Okay, tell to the object load all the global members of the ABC class. So what are the global members? It might be static or non-static, it might be variable or it might be function. So all the static and non-static members will be loaded for me. So static int A. So right now static members alone, how it will be loaded means it takes from the static pool. So static pool, what is the value we have? That information will be loaded. Then after that, my non-static members, what we have? Integer b equal to 200. Then after that, my anything else is there? No, that's it. So these are the things it will be there. Okay. So same, this object is what will be created for me here. So from where this object is created? From the main function we did. So from main function, the object is created. Okay. Then obj1.b. Now when I refer with help of the object name, now my control will go to the object obj. Then here do we have b variable? Yes, the value right now it is 200. Clear? See, so obj1.a. Now again go to the obj1. What is the a value? 100. Now see, so a. Now what will happen? I am referring only with the variable name. So only when we refer with variable name, what will happen? It goes to the main memory. Do we have a variable here? No. From where this main memory is created? From the static pool. Now the control will go to the static pool. Do we have a variable here? Yes. then it will print me unfair. Okay, this is how the memory will be created, and then this is how the search will be traveled. When I refer only variable name, always search will go to the local memory. The local memory right now is the main function. So do we have a variable here? No. In case if we don't have, from where this main memory is created? From the static pool. Goes to the static pool and then get me the value from there. Clear? Anyone has any questions, guys, so far?
Hello, Murli, Gokul here.
Yes, Gokul. Yes, Gokul.
Can you repeat once? Maybe I'm not.
Sure, cool. No worries, no worries. We will. I will re-execute one more time. Okay, so let me take this program once again. So let me execute one more time. Okay, so this is my class. Okay, so someone can help me as what are the things we have, so that it will be helpful for me also. Hey, hi Anusha.
Hi, Murli.
Hey, hi Anusha. Anusha, can you just explain me this program as what are the things we have?
Okay. We have global variables and local variables.
Yes.
So first we need to create a memory.
No. First tell me what are the things we have. So first explain me the program, then we'll talk about the memory location.
Okay. We have a class ABC and we have the main function.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So we have local variables and then global variables.
Yes. What are the global variables
Okay.
here?
We have static and non-static.
Correct. So any variable that has been declared outside the functions will be called
Outside
as a
the function. Global variable.
Correct.
And if any variable declared inside the function is local variable.
Correct. Yes. Super.
So once, if you want to call directly local variables, you can call it directly.
Local variables always can be called directly only. There is no reference needed there.
Reference.
Yes.
When you want to call,
just explain me the program one by one.
So sysoi is like when you are calling a local variable. So local variables can be called directly.
Correct.
The next abc.a, whenever you want to call the global variable, static global variables, you need to refer with the class name.
Super, awesome. Good.
abc.a.
Good. Hey, thanks, Anusha. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, Satish. Satish, you're there?
Yes.
Yes, Satish. Can you explain me the next? Just give a try. In case if you're facing problem, I'll help you.
No, yeah, sure. So we are creating an object for the global variable, which is ABC.
No. It's a class. ABC is a class.
Yeah, ABC is a class. Yeah. So we are referring the class name here as ABC.
Good.
And,
just a second.
The object.
What this new ABC will do?
It will create an object.
Super. It creates a memory location.
Object and the name. Yeah, memory location named as obj1.
Yes.
And referring the class name as ABC.
Super. So what will happen when I refer the class name as ABC?
The memory allocation will have this reference of ABC with the name obj1, and it will load the static variable.
Correct. So
from the static pool.
Correct. So
the global variable from the static pool.
Awesome. Super. Correct. So new ABC, what will happen? It helps me to create an object, a memory location. obj1 will be the object name. Then ABC will act as a reference to the object. That means what it will do? It will say load all the global members of the ABC class. So what are the global members we have here?
So we have a static int A100.
Yes.
And then int B200 and then a function.
Correct. So members which are all declared outside the functions are all called as actually what? Global variables.
Global variables.
Then all the functions also, it might be static or non-static also, will be loaded. So right now we have one static variable, one non-static variable, and then one static main function. Yes. So then,
Yeah. Then we are printing the static. I'm sorry, not non-static variable from the uh, global variable. So we have already created the object. So with the object, we are referring the value by obj1.e.
that is 200 will be printed.
Yeah.
Yes. obj1.a.
Will be the static variable
Yeah.
in the global global variable.
Where the reference will go when I refer with obj1.a, where the control will go and search.
It will go to the static.
No, goes to the object.
Yeah, object. Yeah,
And then takes the value of a.
takes the value of a.
Then CISO
And then
a.
this CISO a, the control will go back to the local memory.
Correct.
And already the local memory should be loaded with the static variable value.
Yes.
So from there it will take the value.
Super. Great man. Good. Awesome. Super. Hey, thanks, Satish. Thanks, Rasha.
Yeah,
So let me execute again with help of memory allocation. So see here right now. So whenever a program executes, for me, what will happen? It will create a memory location. Memory location name will be the class name with some hexadecimal number. Then the first memory which will be created into the memory location is the static pool. Static pool is the first memory which will be created. Static pool. Next, what will happen? All the static members will be loaded into the function. So static int a is equal to 100. Then after that, my main function. These are the two static members here. One is a static variable, one is a static main function here. These are the two things. Then next, what will happen? My main function start to execute. Whenever my function start to execute, what will happen? A local memory for the function will be created. Local memory for main will be created. Then next, what will happen? So my main function start to execute. So integer I is equal to 10. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to create a new variable here. Inside the main function, the local variable will be created. Sys I. So now what will happen? Right now, I'm trying to print the I value. So when I refer only the variable name, the search will go to the main function. Do I have I variable here? Yes. So now it will be printing me 10. Sys abc.ea. Whenever I refer with help of actually what? Class name. What will happen? Goes to the ABC. So what is my A value? That is 100. 100 will be printed. Okay, whenever I refer with help of a class name, always the search will go to the static pool only. Now, ABC obj1 equal to new ABC. So what will happen? New ABC will help me to create an object. Then after that, obj1 will be the object name. obj1 will be the object name. Then the ABC will act as a reference here. That means tell to the memory location, load only the global members of ABC class. It might be static or non-static. It might be a variable or a function. Load only the global members. Okay. So now what are the global members we have right now here? So we have here first actually what? Static int A. Sorry guys. Okay, static int a equal to 100, int b is equal to 200, which is a non-static variable, and then my static function. So static members alone, always what should happen? It should take from the static pool. That is, it will take the current value of the static members always. Okay, so first these two things are loaded. Then after that, my non-static member is what right now? Integer b is equal to 200. So integer b equal to 200 will be loaded. That's it. Clear? So from where this memory has been created? From the main function, because in the main function only we are creating this object, right? So that's why that belongs to the main function. Then CISO obj1.b. So now goes to the obj1. What is the b value? That is 200. Now obj1.a goes to the obj1. What is the a value? That is 100. Now so a. So now what will happen? I'm referring the variable name. So now what will happen? Goes to the main function. Do I have a variable here? No. Now goes to the, from where this main function is created, goes to the static pool. Do I have a variable? Yes, the value is 100. Clear? Then after that comes out of the main function. When it comes out of the main function, what will happen? It deletes the main memory. Okay, whenever it deletes the main memory, what will happen? The object is created from the main memory, so that object also has been deleted. Then comes out of the main function, so that time the static pool and then the entire memory will be deleted. So by whom? By the garbage collector. The garbage collector deletes the entire memory location. Clear, guys? Now everyone is clear? Can everyone now, can you ping me in the chat windows yes if you have understood everything? Can I expect a reply from everyone, guys? Everyone understood? Or still, if you have any questions, let me know.
Then it will be the garbage collector called. How call garbage collector?
Sorry, come again. Gokul?
Murli, how can we call the garbage collector?
No, that's what it's called default. The JVM calls by default.
At what time it will call? Once when it will call during the
once actually what the entire execution has been completed, that time actually what the garbage collector will be called, and then before coming out of the entire information, the memory execution, it deletes the entire memory which is allocated by them for the execution. Okay, and frees up the spaces which are all been taken.
Okay.
Okay, right? Understood, guys? Any questions? Any questions for anyone? Okay, cool. So same thing, program we will write it over here. Global static variable. Okay, so I'll have. Okay, so now I just want from you guys to help me. I need to create one local variable a, which is of integer type everything. One global static variable I, global non-static variable j. Okay, a value should be 10, I value should be 20, j value should be 30. Okay, print all the values. Okay, this is what I want you guys to do. So I'll ask one by one. Hey, hi, who is this? Connect me. Who is this guy? Who is this? Connect me. Hello. Hello. Hey, hi, Divya. You there?
Yeah, Murli.
Hey, Divya. I want one local variable a is equal to 10 to be declared and initialized. So can you tell me how I can declare initialize the value?
Yeah.
And where, in which line number you can also say. In which line number I need to declare initialize the local variable.
First, I'll go with static. It's direct. Inside the function is directly initialized int a is equals to 10.
Which line number?
It can be done 6.
Yes, correct. Okay, any variable that has been declared inside the function will be called as a local variable.
Local
Integer
variable.
a equal to 10. Awesome, super. Next, thanks, Divya. Next, hi, Rohit.
Yeah.
Next, I want to declare and initialize a global static variable I, which value is 20.
We have to go to fourth line.
Yes, fourth line. Yes, how it can be declared?
Static int I is equal to 20.
Super. Okay, always static variable will have a keyword called static.
Yeah.
Then integer I is equal
I is
to 20.
20.
Awesome.
Semicolon.
Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. Now, hey, hi, Monica. Hey, hi, Monica. You there? Hey, hi, Usha. Hey, hi, Usha. You there? Hello. Hey, hi, Anusha. You're there?
Yes.
Now, I want to declare and initialize a global non-static variable j value to be 30, where I need to declare and initialize
5. Line 5.
yes. How?
Int j equals to 30.
Int j is equal to 30. So any variable that does not have a keyword called static, then it will be treated as a non-static variable if it is declared outside the function. If you see, the non-static variable and then the local variable both will be same. The only place where it differs means local variables are declared inside the make function. Non-static variables are declared outside the function. That's the way it differs. Okay, good. Hey, thanks, thanks, Amisha. Hey, hi, Satish. Now, hey, hi, Usha. Usha, you there?
Yes.
Hey, just a second, Satish. Hey, Usha, can you help me? Now, I want to print the static variable. So, static members, how I can utilize?
SY
Super, super.
where print the J.
So I'll just show you this program. So how the static members can be referred?
Full will be referred from local.
No. So static members always will be referred with help of the class name.
Oh, sorry, yeah, class name.
Okay. So global static variable dot. Then you can see. Can you see? I variable is coming. Then my class, that is global static variable. Then main. So these three informations I can access. So main is my this function. I is my variable here. You can see yes will be given over there. Mention the record it is a static.
Okay.
Okay. So I. So I cannot access the non-static variable. The only thing is static variables only I can refer with the help of class name. Next. Again, thanks, Usha. Now can you tell me how the local variable can be accessed?
Int.
So,
Sorry. So,
yeah.
I.
What is the local variable name?
IA.
Yeah. So CISO, yeah. Local variables always can be referred with the help of directly. Help can be referred directly.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, good. Hey, thanks, Usha. Hey, hi, Gokul. Gokul, you're there?
Yes, Nilesh.
Yeah, Google. Google, can you tell me actually what I need to access the non-static variable now? Can you tell me how I can access?
We can use directly. So
No, non-static members. If I want to access, the only way to access is what?
creating the object. We can create one
Super.
object
Correct.
using the object name dot that variable name.
Correct. So how to create an object? New, then the class name. So this will help me to create the object. Now what happened? It creates the object. Now I want to give a name for the object. So what is the name I can give? obj1 simply I can give. Then now I need to give the reference. That is actually what? Reference means what? So what are the global members I need to load? So for me, if I give global static variable my class name, now what happened? All the members of the global static variable class will be loaded. It might be static or non-static. Correct?
Correct.
That is, whenever we create an object, all the global members of this global static variable, okay, the reference class will be loaded. So what are the global members we have here? Can you tell me, Gokul? Hey, hi, Gokul. Hey, hi, Satish. Satish, can you tell me as what are the global members we have here?
Yeah, we have a static integer,
Yes.
then integer of j
Yes.
is non-static, and then the function.
Correct. So these three members will be loaded into the object. It might be static or non-static. It might be variable or it might be a function. Everything will be loaded here. Correct. Then next. Okay. So then now what will happen right now for me? So it has loaded everything. So next, how I can access the non-static variable?
So global
So
global static underscore variable dot.
no, that's my class name.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
What's the
obj1
object
dot.
Correct.
obj1 dot
Yes.
j.
So
J.
can you see when I give obj1 dot, can you see I have j here and then I have with the I variable here and also my main function which is coming from the global static variable. So other things coming from object or all these things mean object is the supermost class of all the classes in Java. So whenever we create any object, so we will be able to access the object class members also. Okay, so right now these global static variable is coming, right? These are the three members that I can access right now here from this specific class. So J. So that's what here I can access the non-static member, also the static member I told. It might be a variable or it might be a function. Okay, so J. Cool. Hey, thanks, Satish. Hey, hi, Monica. You there? Hey, hi, Monica. You're there?
Yeah, hi.
Is there any other way I can access the static members? So one referring the class name. Is there any other way I can access the static members? So you can see here. So this is my static member here. So one we referred with the help of a class name. Then after that, these are the two different ways how we accessed.
Yeah, we can create, we can access it. Like using the object, we can.
Yes. What's my object name here?
obj1 is the object name.
Yes.
And static variable name is I.
So I. Yes. Then another way.
Another way directly like local variable, how we can access it. Same the way we can access.
Directly give the variable name. That's it. Okay. Very good. Super, Monica. Thank you. Clear, guys. Clear for everyone. Anyone has any questions on this so far? Can everyone ping me in the chat room as yes if you have understood it, or if you have any questions also, please let me know. Can I expect a reply from everyone, guys? Who is this connect me? I am not able to know. Who is this connect me? Cool. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. Okay, so still we have to see more on global variables. Okay, so we have seen actually what just declaring and then after that utilizing the variable. So reinitialization part, all those things actually what we will be seeing tomorrow. Okay, a little bit actually an interesting topic, so which we will be seeing tomorrow. Okay.
Murli,
Yeah.
hello.
Yes, Gokul. Or Gokul or Rohit?
I want to some notes for this memory allocation. So first steps to loader.
Nodes means how you are expecting, Gokul?
So first when object created, first be loaded in.
Like that, I don't have any notes. You can just go through the video and then you can take the notes for that. From my side, actually, what everything is a practical session. So like that only I have explained over there. I don't have notes in that way, Google.
So, okay, no problem. I will take.
Sure. The only thing is actually what I will try to explain you things in a very spoon feeding level, step by step over there. Wherever you go, no one will explain
Now
you in
it's
this way.
okay. Now it's okay. In future, it will maybe forget to memory allocation.
Got it.
No,
Right now I have not created. I'll try in case in future if I do, I'll share with you all. I can do that. That I can do.
okay, okay, Murli.
Okay. Good.
Mm.
Okay, guys. So we'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.